This is the river that washes away all sins. This is the river where death comes alive. And this is the eternal flow where death actually means liberation. This is the Ganges, or Gunga, where the science of life meets the mystery of death, where every full moon souls depart from their bodies and merge back into the source. This is where death is not an end, but a beginningless journey home. This is where death is a reunion with eternity. We will witness the largest cremation ritual on earth. We will see how death plays out on the banks of the holiest river in Hinduism. We will observe what happens to the dead when they meet the Divine Mother Ganga, the city where souls find moksha, liberation, by dying on the banks of the Ganges. Here, the sacred river Ganga is called Mother Ganga. She is believed to wash away all karma, all sins, all rebirth, all suffering. Here, death is not feared, it is a passage. And no passage is as sacred as the in Varanasi. To die and to be cremated on its banks is the ultimate goal. To merge into the great cosmic ocean of consciousness. Many come from far-off places in India and even abroad, just to die or be cremated here. Death is not an end, but a door to liberation. First, we must understand the role of fire in this sacred ceremony. Fire is called Agni. He is the messenger of the gods. He carries the soul from the body and from earth to higher realms. When a soul leaves its body, it passes through 7 great energy centers, or chakras, moving upwards towards the heavens. Fire purifies these 7 energy centers and prepares the soul for its reunion with the cosmos. The cremation ground, or Shamshan, is the place where the soul is set free. The body is seen as a collection of 5 great elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. When these elements are returned to nature, the soul is set free. The family members gather wood and other materials to build the funeral pyre. They then circle around the body, reciting sacred prayers from ancient Vedic texts. As the pyre is built, verses from the Bhagavad Gita are recited to comfort the soul and guide it to its final destination. After the last rites are performed, the priest chants, "Om, let your light shine," and lights the funeral pyre. Through the flame, one's final ties to earth are released. The whole ceremony is conducted with great reverence. The process of cremation can take several hours, during which time the family members take turns, tending the pyre and singing devotional songs. Once the cremation is complete, the remaining ashes are placed in a container or wrapped in a cloth and taken to the nearest ghat on the banks of the Ganges. For the final ritual, a small ceremony is performed, and the ashes are offered to the flowing river. They dissolve into the great cosmic ocean, merging with the consciousness of all existence. For the Hindus, this is the ultimate goal, to merge the individual soul with the universal consciousness. It is a return to the source, a homecoming to the divine. Many who die in Varanasi are unclaimed. They are picked up by the local authorities and taken to the ghats for cremation. Despite this, there is never any shortage of wood for the funeral pyres. According to legend, Ugni, the god of fire, ensures that there is always enough fuel for the eternal flames that burn on the ghats of Varanasi. You may wonder why the ashes are offered to the Ganges. You must understand the importance of the river in Hindu mythology. The Ganges is considered to be the holiest of rivers. It is believed that the water of the Ganges can purify even the gravest of sins. It is said that a dip in the Ganges can release one from the cycle of death and rebirth. It is also believed that the Ganges water can cure all diseases. People from all over India come to bathe in the Ganges. They believe that by doing so, they will be cleansed of all their sins. The river is also personified as a goddess. She is called Ganga, and she is worshipped as the goddess of purification. It is believed that Ganga can take away all the pain and suffering of her devotees. So, you see, offering the ashes to the Ganges is the final step in the process of purification. It is a way of giving back to the river that has given so much. By doing so, the family completes the cycle of death and rebirth and sets the soul of their loved one free. Now, we must pay our respects to the ghats, the steps that lead down to the river. They are also referred to as eternal stairs. There are many ghats along the banks of the Ganges, but the most sacred is Manikarnika Ghat. It is believed that fires have been burning on this ghat day and night for thousands of years. Even when the ghat is covered in smoke, the flames never go out. No one knows how to light these sacred flames or keep them going. They just burn, day and night, year after year. No one knows how to light these sacred flames or keep them going. They just burn. Some say if a man dies on the ghat, he reaches heaven. If his body is cremated here, his soul reaches Moksha. These ghats are more than just steps leading to the river. They are portals to another world, a world where death is not an end, but a beginning. A world where the soul is set free from the shackles of the body. Amidst the sorrow of losing a loved one, there is a sense of profound peace. Death is not an enemy, it is a friend. It takes us all, whether we are great or small, rich or poor, young or old. Death is the great equalizer. It reminds us that we are all human. We are all connected. Here, death is not an end. It is a door to eternity. Here, death is not a separation. It is a reunion. You might think that you are watching death, but you are really witnessing life. Because when we die, we do not disappear. We live on in the memories of those who knew us, in the stories that are told about us, and in the love that we shared with others. We live on in the hearts of those we left behind. And we are reborn in the thoughts and actions of those who carry on in life without us. Yes, we are born and we die. But in between these two moments, we have the opportunity to live life to the fullest. We can experience all that life has to offer, both the joys and the sorrows. We can learn from our mistakes and grow as individuals. We can make a difference in the world and leave a legacy behind. When someone dies, we often feel as though a part of us has died as well. We grieve the loss and feel as though something is missing. But what if we could see death differently? What if we could view it as a natural part of life, as a transition to another state of being? What if we could see the beauty in the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth? When we change our perspective on death, we can find peace in the face of loss. We can accept death as a natural part of life and celebrate the life that has been lived instead of fearing death. We can embrace it as a doorway to the unknown. We can trust that there is a greater plan at work and that everything happens for a reason. Instead of focusing on the pain of losing someone, we can focus on the joy of having known them. We can remember the good times and cherish the memories we made together. And finally, we must understand that death is not the end. It is just a transition. It is a movement from one state to another. It is a change, not an ending. We are eternal beings, having a human experience. Our souls are immortal and will continue to live on long after our bodies have died. As we come to the end of this journey, we invite you to pause for a moment and reflect on the profound wisdom you have encountered. Consider subscribing to stay connected to our upcoming videos. Your support means the world to us. Allow yourself to feel the depth of the teachings as they resonate within your soul. Let the insights you have gained inspire you to live a more meaningful and purpose-driven life. Remember, your thoughts and beliefs shape your reality. Choose to focus on the positive, to cultivate gratitude, and to approach life with a sense of wonder and curiosity. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. May the wisdom you have discovered today bring you peace, joy, and enlightenment. Until we meet again in our next video.